Shane, you had a personal milestone that you could have accomplished in this game, but you just felt it was maybe more important to stick up for Toby after that hit, or what was going through your mind in that instance?
Yeah, I mean, those things happen in the game, and happens against you, it happens for you, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, and it's one of those things that it's part of our game, and it's an important part of our game, and so you have to do it sometimes.
And that's just your role. I mean, that's...
I think, it's everybody's, and as a team, that's an important part. And there's opportunities in a game where something is important to happen, and sometimes it can, sometimes it doesn't. It's not indicative of. It's probably indicative of the moment more than it is of the players and the individuals, and that's just the way it is.
How much was maybe getting to 30 and scoring on your mind? I know you said you'd love to accomplish it, but were you thinking about it on the ice?
Yeah, I'd like to have done it, but I wasn't too worried about it. If I got it, it would have been great. So far this whole year, I haven't really thought too much about scoring, just trying to go to the front of the net and hang out there, and hopefully something happens. I had a chance in the third on a loose puck that I missed. It's disappointed, didn't tie it up, but that probably bothers me way more about that than not getting any milestone.
You have scored, obviously, though, a lot of goals this season, and to be as productive as you have, what type of pride do you take in the season that you had and the impact you were able to have this season on a rebuilding young team?
Yeah, I think being able to contribute at times is big, and everyone enjoys that way more than not. And for me, it was probably as many questions that I had in my own head after the year before, because it was so disappointing and so frustrated with my overall output, and at the same time wanted to contribute and help the team in any way possible, and found some opportunities too in the first half, not as much in the second, and we slipped in the second a little bit.
Well, what the team accomplished, I guess, growth-wise, progress-wise, will that linger more now as the season ends, or will you focus on the letdowns and the gaps that have to be bridged to get back to being a playoff team, do you think?
Yeah, there's no doubt that we are excited about the fact that we got some guys that achieved their goals of being NHL players and being NHL regulars as well, and being major contributors on an NHL team. And that's always exciting, but we got a long ways to go, and we can't be tapping ourselves on the back too much yet. And we have some prospects that are exciting, but we got a long ways to go. And as a group, we have to make a lot of strides this summer, and we have to get better, and our young guys have to get better, our veteran guys have to contribute again more, and we'll go from there.
You say we, so what's next for you in your decision-making process that you plan to have with your family this summer? What will you weigh?
It'll be just my kids and my wife, and they'll be the first people. They've been ultra supportive. You don't get the opportunity to play in the league, and for as long as I've played without having family that's really supportive and really taking care of everything for me and letting me do what I like to do. So they've given up a lot, and I'm very aware of that, and they want me to keep playing, and they want me to do what makes me happy, but at the same time I got to be aware of what goes on for them too.